once, right?
Yeah. You have first.
What is this? I guess what does this opportunity to coach at Florida State mean to you?
Tremendous opportunity. We just had an opportunity to watch the Bowden Dynasty, and it gives you chills just knowing where the program came from and to where it got to. And last couple of years hadn't been the best, but the athletes are still the same. So it's a great opportunity, and we're very excited about it.
It seems like Coach Taggart's doing that for the players, and I guess for coaches like yourself too, huh?
Yes. I think his whole message to the team, to the coaches, is we all have to have belief in each other. Faith, family, football, and you can't have one without the other. So we're all in it together. I mean, we all stayed in the dorm together, coaches and players alike. So just getting to know each other, everything about each other, and when you know someone, where they come from, what they've been through, I think it's a lot easier to work with them side by side.
Coach, special teams haven't exactly been a best unit here over the past couple of years. Just what do you think you can bring to this unit to make it, get back to where it should be?
But I think the one thing that Coach Taggart's done everywhere he's been, and by putting me in this position, is number one, special team has to be a priority, and we commit a lot of time to it. And I think when you do that, the kids understand the importance of it. We start off every meeting with a special teams meeting, and so within practice we have 15 to 20 minutes a day set aside just so they understand the importance of different parts of the punt team, the punt return, kickoff return. So when kids see that, they understand that this is important. It's going to be important. Every kid came here as an offensive or a defensive player. Only two, I think, probably came here as a specialist. But it's my job and it's our job as a coaching staff to get the right players, utilize everyone on our roster to get the best 11 guys out there on the field.
Coach, you kind of mentioned it already, but what was it like being with Coach Taggart at each one of the stops?
Well, I tell you what, it's amazing just to watch him grow over the years. I met Coach Taggart in 2006. We did an internship with the Philadelphia Eagles. I was at Arkansas Pine Bluff, and he was at Western Kentucky. And we kind of joked about it. He had a laptop. It was a big one at the time, and I had no laptop because we couldn't afford it at Arkansas Pine Bluff. But at that moment, we kind of shared our vision with each other, and we kind of expressed our thoughts. And he said, whoever gets the first job will hire the other person. And lo and behold, he got the Western Kentucky job. And the first year I didn't go with him. The second year he called me. And so just to watch him grow, watch us grow together as a staff. And he had probably 5 or 6 guys that have been with him everywhere on the stop. And just to see the vision, I mean, all our hard work that we put in from Western Kentucky to South Florida to Oregon, now to here, it's a good feeling, but we're not done. I mean, this is the ultimate goal. I mean, we always said we wanted to have the same opportunities as everyone else, to be able to go out and recruit the best. And I think when we walk out with the Florida State, symbol on our chest, it's a little different now. So you can be able to do things, the same work ethic we had, the blue collar mentality, we're just bringing it to Florida State. So we feel very good about that.
There was a core of you guys that gone along with Billy wherever he's gone. There's a new crop of coaches too. How's that been kind of getting to know each other, and what was it like when you started hearing the names and the guys being hired and brought aboard?
Well, you know how it is. We see everything kind of through the media, kind of who's coming, who's not coming. And when you assemble the staff and you get to know the guys and you ask your buddies in the coaching profession, well, what about this guy? Nothing but rave reviews about all those guys. And I got to say, I've had the opportunity to be left behind a couple times. I didn't get a chance to go the first time at different stops, but Coach Taggart has a good idea of how to build a staff. He knows what each staff needs at every location, and he does a tremendous job. So to be able to hire the guys that he hired this time, man, you're talking about some excellent men with a lot of experience and guys that understand and love the game of football, guys that are more teachers than anything. And we always talk about, coaching is teaching. And, we got 4 high school former high school head coaches on the staff, all been in the classroom. You got guys with over 25 plus years experience. So when you put it all together, you got young, I think we got a great mixture, and it's just awesome.
Now that every team basically has a special teams coordinator, it's a luxury that college football coaches usually didn't have. How's that going to change, you think, special teams in college football?
Well, honestly, I don't think it's going to change much because everywhere we've been with Coach Taggart, we've always had a special teams coordinator. You just had another position. But the one thing that he does, every coach is responsible for a part of the special teams. Even though I'm the coordinator, every coach has some input. And then ultimately, I plan it, we organize, and we put it together as a staff. But I mean, it's been great. I can just focus on special teams, and I don't have to worry about defense. I just go and do special teams, and Coach Taggart gives me the luxury to use everyone on special teams. So from that perspective, that's what you really want. You want a head coach that's going to say, guess what? Use the best guys. We're going to use our best guys to cover the kicks, and our most reliable guys return kicks. And I'm going to be honest, Florida State has so many guys. It's like, oh, my. So it's exciting just to be able to be here and just to be able to pick and choose from the best of the best.
Back in the day, special teams was an opportunity for maybe a walk-on or other guys to, but it's turned into where the best players are out there now in special teams.
Well, you look at it year in and year out from the high school level, college level to NFL level, the best players are going to play, whether it's a starting tailback. The only guys that are not going to be on special teams are going to be who? Quarterbacks. Everybody else, and Coach Taggart said it from day one, everybody else is we can use them. And so our kids understand the importance of special teams. And a lot of times when we get in those meetings, then you can show Terrell Davis how he started his career, on special teams. And it just, everybody kind of like, oh, if he did it, then I have to do it. And I think that's the one thing we've been selling to our guys is you got to get out and you got to want to play special teams. And everywhere we've been, Coach Taggart's number one thing is I'll substitute you on offense, I'll substitute you on defense, but I'm not going to substitute you on special teams. So now they understand it's really important. And so I don't have to be the bearer of bad news. I just sit up there and smile.
I know it's early. Any guys jumping out at you in the return game so far?
Well, it's early. We haven't had a day of pads yet, but high school guys coming in. You got a Trayshawn Harrison as return kicks. You got an Isaiah Bolden. You got a Litton. I mean, those guys are just really athletic guys. And so until you get the full pads on, you send bodies at them, you don't know. But I can tell you this: the guys that we have that's already here, that's been here, the Nyquan Murrays, the Matthews, it is amazing. So I'm looking forward to working with those guys. Along with some of our younger guys, and I think we have a really good group of returners.
How different has it been walking into high schools wearing that gear?
I can't explain it. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Coming from where I came from as a former high school head coach, and then had an opportunity to work at HBCU, went to West Kentucky, and then, sometimes the coach would put you in the corner, and because they had a Power 5 school coming, and then when we got at USF, and even though we were winning, sometimes they still like, hey, coach, let me get with you in a second. But now when you come through the door, it's like, hey, you got the red carpet out. And then that's why I say, like, this is, like, amazing. It's easy. I mean, because we've been working our whole lives from the time we were at Western Kentucky. When I say blue-collar mentality, we put on our blue shirts and we go to work. So now it's just easy. This is not work. This is fun. Because we've been doing it to get to this level. Now we just got to do what we've always done, and now it's just to win. And it'll happen.
Thank you so much.